What is going on, everybody? Brown's Gratification here, and Merry Christmas to you guys. I'm actually recording this Christmas Eve because I will be busy Christmas Day. But yeah, first and foremost, this video is inspired by Quincy Carrier's video that he released today. Today is on Christmas Eve. It's a playoff machine and the different scenarios that can happen depending on who wins and loses. Now, I didn't watch the full video. I actually didn't watch the video at all, except for like the first 2 or 3 minutes, because I wanted to keep it a surprise for myself so I can upload this video for you guys. So I'll have the website link on how I'm doing this below, and as well as Quincy Carrier's video below as well. So let's get started. We're only going to focus on the AFC side, obviously, because that's the side that we care about and only need to happen. Sorry, let me clear some of this, which I forgot to do. All right, so that's cleared. So let's talk about it. Miami versus Oakland. I think that's a no-brainer. I think Miami wins pretty handsomely in this game too. So Miami wins versus Oakland. That leads them 10-5. Browns versus Jets. Jets, obviously. I mean, sorry, I did not. I mean, Browns. I genuinely made a mistake there. Uh, Giants versus Ravens. Ravens. And now I did see a scenario where if Pittsburgh beats Indianapolis and if we win against the Jets, we automatically make the playoffs. So we're gonna try two different scenarios on what's happening, especially with these two games here. So first, we're gonna check with Pittsburgh winning. Kansas City obviously is gonna win, and then we're going to see what would happen if Tennessee wins, and we're going to have Buffalo win against New England. Now, now the two that I'm looking mainly for are the Indianapolis versus Pittsburgh Steelers and Tennessee Titans versus Green Bay. So we're going to try these two uh, guys as winners first. And so let's just talk about everything that happens. Now, first seed obviously going to be Kansas City. I think they're going to go 15-1. I think they're going to stay the first seed, obviously. Um, Second seed Buffalo, so and then third seed Pittsburgh, fourth seed Tennessee Titans, fifth seed the Cleveland Browns, sixth seed Miami, and seventh seed Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore got in there instead of the Colts because Colts lose and the Ravens won. Now that's one scenario, um, or half of a scenario. Next, we're gonna go to Week 17. Week 17, Dolphins versus Bills. I think Bills take this. Bills are gonna finish the season 13-3, and still AFC East champs. Notice when I did that, Miami is eliminated, and the Colts, as long as they win against the Jaguars, who they lost to week one, become a seventh seed. Next, we're gonna let's just choose them to win. Ravens, they're gonna beat obviously I think the Bengals. Next, now, like I said, if we had Pittsburgh losing, and if we beat the Jets, we would be fighting for that AFC North championship. But I think we still do beat them the second time around. Tennessee versus the Texans. I think that's a no-brainer as well. I think Tennessee wins. Next, we have Colts versus Jaguars. Now, let's see what happens if Colts win. Of course, wait, nothing would happen. Let's see if they lose. If they lose, Miami goes in, obviously. If they win, the Colts stay. Kansas City will beat the Chargers. And everything else, I mean, that wouldn't make a difference. Okay, so that's how everything would look now. Um, or actually, okay, yeah, that's right. Now that's if we beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now let's say if we lose to the Steelers, we kind of swap sides with Baltimore. We would be sixth seed and they would be fifth. I think the matchup against, well, you know what? That's an interesting. So obviously, what do I think? Okay, so I think Tennessee is the better matchup just because their defense is atrocious. They can't generate a pass rush to save their lives. Pittsburgh, although they're down Bud Dupree and Devin Bush, still have many weapons defensively, which I think we could beat them. I know we could beat them, but in a playoff picture, I think it'd be a lot safer for us to face Tennessee. So that's why I think the win here, like especially Week 17, would be most important. Now, if we move to Week So okay, that's scenario number one. Let's go to scenario number two. We're gonna clear everything. So this is how everything would look. Obviously, same as last time. Let me just clear it again, just make sure. Okay, so we have Dolphins win. I think it's a no-brainer that Dolphins will win this game. If they lose, I mean, let's check. You know what? Let's see. If they lose, they're out. If they lose this, they're out for sure. Even if they win next week. If they win, yeah, if they win, so that's a must-win game for them. So, yeah, but I still think they win. And if we beat the Jets, Ravens win there. Now, if the Colts win here, um, let's just see. The Colts they go to third seed, Pittsburgh to fourth seed, we stay fifth, and then Buffalo jumps up to second, Tennessee sixth, and then Miami seventh, and obviously Kansas City number one. And then next Tennessee versus Green Bay. First, let's get rid of this matchup. Buffalo obviously is going to win. If we look at them, if the Tennessee lose to Green Bay, they still stay the sixth seed. Um, and where's their game? I'm skipping it here. Here it is. If they win, they still stay the same. Now, what we want to do is avoid a tiebreaker to save our lives. So, because I saw on a four-way tiebreaker, it or a three-way tiebreaker, whatever. Was it? I think it was a four-way tiebreaker. We wouldn't be favored for. I forgot the reason why. I should know that, but I don't. But yeah, this is how everything looks. Now let's just finish this matchup. And okay, so that's everything. We have the Dolphins winning again, Browns winning again, Ravens winning again. But now we have these two teams kind of switching up with Green Bay winning and the Colts winning. Um, and then we have Buffalo winning Kansas City. Moving on to week 17. Now, as you guys can see over here, we are fighting for the division now. So week 17 would be an important matchup for the Cleveland Browns to win the AFC North. So again, I think Buffalo beats Miami. Now that's interesting. If Miami does lose, Baltimore, and as long as Baltimore wins, um, Miami's out of the playoff picture. And I think Buffalo still win against Miami Dolphins. Next, we have the Ravens. I think it's no brainer that they do beat the Bengals. Week 17, our last game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. If the Browns win, we move to third seed, 12 and 4, and champions of the AFC North. If we lose, we are dropped down to the seventh seed. We have to face Buffalo. Um, yeah, not ideal. So let's continue this matchup with Pittsburgh winning. The Colts win. They swap sides with they swap seeds with Pittsburgh. They jump to third. Pittsburgh drops to fourth. Kansas City obviously wins there. And that's it. That's the most important thing. Now, if we had something like this happening, now that's so if Buffalo loses against Miami, which I don't think they will. Oh, I don't want to tie here. If Miami beats Buffalo, which I don't think will happen, but could very well happen, the Cleveland Browns are out of the playoff picture at like 100% we're gone. So that's why it's important for Buffalo to win these next two games because if there's a tie between the Baltimore Ravens, they beat us twice. Um, if we lose to Pittsburgh, they beat us twice. We're out. Even though we beat Tennessee and Indianapolis, they go by a division record, I believe, is how they go by. But if we beat Steelers, we're in, and the Ravens are out. So that's how everything would look, and then we'd be AFC North champs, obviously. So yeah, I mean, that's a really good, cool machine to watch out if one of your favorite teams are in the NFC. If your favorite team's Arizona, check it out. If your favorite team is Tampa Bay, check it out. Whatever. Like I said, website link will be in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe. What you guys saw was my first reaction, which I really like. Well, I'll start doing some more of first reaction type stuff. Really interested in seeing how this goes. A bunch of games to watch this weekend. Starting Saturday, I believe, with Buffalo. I think they play. And what is it? Week 16. It's Buffalo. It's Buffalo, New England, I believe, is the only Saturday game. I could be wrong, but thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe, and Merry Christmas.